too. So I suppose I'm here today representing Africa, and we work with a lot of the clients that are busy with the project. So we're quite integrated into the Namibian projects, the South African ones, the Kenyan ones, the Moroccan and Mauritanian one. So I'm bringing the African coalface perspective. I'm not going to talk about things that you can read and all the research and what makes us great. I'm going to talk more about why I do think it's feasible for projects to move Africa. So if you look at Africa, we're not just one country. Like Europe, we are many different countries. But there's a distinction between the north and the south. As you know, the north is closer to Europe. I think there, when you talk about hydrogen, you can talk about the exportation of the green molecule into Europe. When you look at the sub-Saharan Africa, I think it's not as viable and feasible as I think everybody's speaking about that today. How do we transport it? All of those issues. But I think if you put the mindset of an African and look at what's happening globally in terms of things like CBAM for Europe, we are the most exposed continent to CBAM, and we have no choice but to make this hydrogen and decarbonize. We have to decarbonize. We also have to decarbonize because we have Sasol in southern Africa, which is the largest producer of grey hydrogen. And in the Sasol vicinity and in the steel mill vicinity, which is close to Sasol, called the Vaal Triangle, it is, according to research, the world's biggest emitter of CO2. So again, we have to do it. So is it feasible? Yes, we have the land, we have the energy, we have everything. What we don't have is cheap finance. We are considered a high-risk environment, which as Africans we consider that incorrect. We default less than Eastern Europe. We don't have a strong collaborative environment. My role, I sit in the UK and I try and but my role is to facilitate the knowledge going back, and there are great generation, and one that I would like to leave with you. I always try and leave something behind. I sometimes find these panels are talking about more things that we all know. But there is a new AI tool called ideonomy.ai, which I recommend all of you to go and look at. It is a tool that helps us identify the problem. So when we're collaborating, we're not just talking and all going off in different directions. We are able, through AI, the system works that you will put in your questions. You then, AI will come back, the computer will come back and ask you that question in a different way. You will then decide, yes, that this is, and it's a challenge for everybody, I do understand that. But those of you that are in the engineering space, I think that's a good skill to bring to Africa. And then for me, it would be the collaboration and that sort of skill. So that's my very short, sweet message.
Thank you.